want to thank you for being a part of all this. And now I'm going to bring up Bill Hall and the band Red, White, and Blue.
Keep it going for Red, White, and Blue. A band from Ohio, as they will proudly share with you. You can say they're from Athens, or you can say they're from Columbus. Lately, they've even been kind of hinting that now their new home is northeastern Ohio, because they are loved very much in this corner of the state. And we're proud to have them here in our Audio Technica Studio C as we take it on the road. I'm Bill Hall. It's fun to get out on the road, and what a great place to be. Musica. This is the first place I saw these guys play last year. They will be playing the Oracle in Canton on Friday night, and of course we're going to be presenting this on the air Friday morning. So thank you so much for coming today. Make sure all your cell phones are off. The biggest news, I guess, lately for Red, White, and Blue is that they have just been signed to Fanatic Records, and the new latest album is out on this major label. They've got a lot of touring going on, and let's introduce the band now from Red, White, and Blue. The leader, the man who's there from the beginning, Scott Terry. Scott.
Hello, everybody.
First of all, I've got to ask you, were you really born with walking shoes?
I think so.
All right. And the second question, and this is something that even the research I did, I never really found out, how did you come up with Red, White, and Blue?
Red, White, and Blue was amidst lyrical wreckage when I first started, writing in college, and I've got really long versions for what that name actually means, but the shortest one that I can give you is it means to be going after something that you're not designed to be, which is why I use the primary colors. And to the dismay of those who thought it was a political thing, we are not. It's not a political thing. We are pre-Bush Gore. Yeah, we were pre. So, but that's what it means. So if we like to think of ourselves as, if we were a character of Greek mythology, we'd be Sisyphus pushing the stone up the hill to have it roll back down again.
Very good. Well, you and I spent some time at OU, but about a generation apart. You were a product of Athens and Ohio U, and that's where the band formed, right?
Yeah. Its earliest beginnings were there, yeah.
And you went on from there. Now, for a while then, you had moved to Columbus, is that right?
I did. I was told, and not to bash my alma mater, but I was told that you got to get out of there quick. It's a great place to go to school, but they're like, don't hang around, don't become a townie. So we wound up looking for the place, the nearest city that had the most bars and venues, and it was Columbus. So we moved up there, and so.
And one more thing about Southeast Ohio, you guys are going to be at the Nelsonville thing, right? In May or not?
Where is that? Well, I know where Nelsonville is.
I know
where Nelsonville is. Hold on. We're involved in a few things in Ohio, a few festival stuff.
The All Good Festival in Thornville.
Thornville. Yes, which I believe is the old Buckeye Lake.
Oh, okay.
Campground area, that spot.
Well, how many of you have heard the new album and heard us playing on the air? White Snow, maybe Walking Shoes, right? The new album is from The Vanishing Point, and we're going to hear some songs from that today. I'm going to get out of the way so we can start off with one of my favorites. How about White Snow?
Yeah. At this moment, monks are in deep meditation somewhere, unaware that cellular phone conversations are interrupting their prayer. NASA is beaming coordinates to satellites around Mars. From their radar through my body, then out to yours and out to the stars. Baton toss from them to me, to you, from them to me, to you. Baton toss from them to me, to you, from them to me, to you. ghosts who walk among us are more than a little jealous. They are sounding their dead alarm. Baton toss from them to me, to you, from them to me, to you. Baton toss from them to me, to you, from them to me, to you. White sun, we're static, we can't help but interfere with this. It's automatic and tragic and scientifically so magic we can't see what's running through us. We follow hearts where eyes won't let us go. Let love exist between the lines just like white song. White sun, we're static, we can't help but interfere with this. Yeah, it's automatic and tragic and scientifically so magic we can't see what's running through us. We're white sun, we're static, we can't help but interfere with this. It's automatic and tragic and scientifically so magic we can't see what's running through us. We follow hearts where eyes won't let us go. Let love exist between the lines just like white song. Baton tossed from them to me, to you, from them to me, to.
Red, Wine, and Blue in our Audio Technica Studio C. Great tune, White Snow, from the new album From the Vanishing Point. Let's introduce the band. Scott, you started the band, and there have been some personnel changes over the years. I think the next senior member is Mark on bass. Is that
That's right, yeah.
And how long you been with the band?
12 years.
All right. And then Greg, you were next to join.
Yes, sir.
Greg is on guitar and keyboards and vocals. And then over here, someone with a familiar name, Eric Hall. Nice to meet you. I'm Bill. Are we related?
Maybe.
No, you're much better looking. You must be from the other side of the family.
Yeah.
I like the beard, though. That's cool.
I like your beard as well.
And Dean, the newest member in the back. Dean is from suburban Seville, actually from Creston, Ohio, just down the road. Red, Wine, and Blue. And you guys are a working band. Lots and lots of gigs. A couple hundred a year?
Yeah. That's on average about 150 for the last.
So, I mean, you all had to quit your day jobs a while ago and bet the future on music, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's everybody's got, comes from different stuff, from different backgrounds. But pretty much all of us have had to, do our best to work those spare jobs when we could to make money on the side, because this is a tough one to,
But, I mean, you guys are popular enough now that it's
I'd
not-
like to think so. We'll keep that going.
And busy.
Yeah, we are. We were certainly busy. Yeah.
Also, you're coming back here for another gig this summer. I don't know if we can talk about that yet, but it's going to be exciting, and I'll give a hint. It's going to be a nice outdoor gig with Dolson and you guys, and it's going to be fun. As I say, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet. Tell me a little bit about the movie where you had a movie maker follow you guys around.
We did. We had a movie maker named Ken Davenport who followed our band around for about 2 years, right? It was about 2 years. Yeah. And it started that the guy he became a big fan of our band. He lives in New York and had actually called a couple times wanting to be involved with a project with us, and we said we were so busy. We're like, short of following us around and making a documentary, I don't know what we could do. And then he came back and said, you know what, I want to do that. And followed us around for the making of our record, These Magnificent Miles, and was was able to, capture a lot of stuff over the 2 years.
And that was the title of the movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, he wound up going with the title of the movie, which is.
And people can find that where?
People can find that on, Greg, is that most of our social
be a
media
link on
stuff,
here,
right?
but-
Yeah, there's a link on our site, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To get out to that film.
Yeah.
Okay, last couple of albums at least have been produced by Jamie Candeloro, and boy, he did a nice job. He also plays on the new one, right? Is he going to be like a band member, you think, or just a very valuable person in the studio?
He is definitely a valuable person in the studio. We would love it if we could. He keeps telling us to get out west so he can jump on the road with us for a little bit and play and come along as an additional member. But yeah, we would certainly love that. It's a lot of fun. We can't afford that. Limited space and whatnot. But no, he's great. He's a terrific producer, and with the last record, with these Magnificent Miles, what was so great was we felt like it was the first time that anybody sort of got us, kind of got our sound and what we were going for, and so
Good
my mom
reason
and
to
dad
stick
always
with
said,
it.
if it's working, don't try to fix it, and so we went right back with Jamie, and it was great that we got to, forgo social niceties and just kind of get right to work, and then From the Vanishing Point is what we got.
And it's a great album, too. We're going to hear another song from it right now. Walking Shoes, it's Red Wanting Blue. Didn't mean to surprise you.
Surprises are good. I am a blurred out background spot in that photo on your wall. I'm of little significance to anyone here at all. Just a man with no roots, borrowed songs and busted boots, always broke but on the move. Hey, I am a tourist in your sunny day, like a babysitter. When I see your dog smile, I cry inside a little, 'cause it's just so much to touch, but never enough to hold. When you live your life through postcards and telephones, just like the wind blowing through, or that train going choo-choo. We were born with walking shoes, so I guess I'll be seeing you. We were born with walking shoes. God bless my soul as I take his name in vain. We are cursed to be travelers in search of fame. So when we hit the Hollywood Hills, gonna scream our names, hoping one day that they'll echo. We are the tourists in your sunny day, both sweet and bitter. And life's just a work in progress. It makes us sigh a little, 'cause it's just so much to touch, but never enough to hold. When you live your life through postcards and telephones, just like the wind blowing through, or that train going choo-choo. We were born with walking shoes, so I guess I'll be seeing you. Cards and telephones, just like the wind blowing through, or that train going choo-choo. We were born with walking shoes. So much to touch, but never enough to hold. You can live your life like Mr. Dylan's Rolling Stone. He left the answers on the wind, and behind that choo-choo, we were born with walking shoes, so I guess I'll be seeing you. We were born with walking shoes. America will be seeing you. Only ever passing through, so I guess we'll be seeing you. We were born with walking shoes. I am a blurred out background spot in that photo on your wall.
You guys sound just like the record.
Do we?
Yeah, that's great. You know, if you keep touring enough, you can buy a couple of extra strings for your guitar and make tom-toms or Dean's drum.
I probably should.
Cymbal or two. Tenor guitar, not many people play a four-string guitar.
Not many people, not many people choose to do that.
It's like a bass ukulele or a tenor guitar.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. When I started, kind of playing an instrument, I started with a ukulele, and because it was easy, because I had many failed attempts at playing a guitar in college, and ultimately started playing a ukulele, and I sized up, I manned up, went to a baritone ukulele, which is still very small, and after a while, after searching the internet for baritone ukulele pickups and things of that nature, Eric said, "Why don't you just get a tenor guitar and tune it to the same way?" So basically, that's what this is. This is a baritone ukulele designed to be manning up to rock and roll status, which is this tenor guitar.
Very good.
But don't let it fool you. Kids, this is a toy, basically. That's a toy.
We're with Red, Ron, and Blue in our Audio Technica Studio C. We're on the road today in Musica in downtown Akron and having a good time. Of course, they're playing the Oracle in Canton on Friday night. I forgot to mention, there was another song you guys did that we played briefly. You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. And I don't know if many of you heard it on the air, but what a great Christmas song. How'd that come about?
You know what? That's a good question. I have no idea.
Well, it worked.
No, that was a song that we did years ago. Again, talking about Ohio, but we at one time opened up a show, like a Christmas show at the House of Blues, and we played it. And our label had got wind of it and said, "We want you to do that." We had a whole list of other Christmas songs that we wanted to do. I won't get into it, but there were a bunch, and they ultimately all said no, because You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch is, they all felt strongly that was the one that we should go with. So begrudgingly I did it, and then I was really happy I did it afterwards, because they said that my voice sounded really good at it. So it was good, and it was nice to see. It was actually the most. I'm gonna say one more thing about it. It was the most validating feeling, because we've had our music on the radio, we've made records, but for my parents, the biggest kick was calling their friends and being like, "If you listen to the holiday channel on the TV on like 326, channel 326, the seasonal favorites, they're playing the song." And then they'd get texts and calls from everybody like, "We just heard the song." So it was actually like our most notable family moment.
Very good. Well, we've got time for one more here in our Audio Technica Studio C, so let's see, you're going to dip again into the new one from The Vanishing Point, and this is Pour It Out.
Pour it out. If you're serious, gotta go to New York or LA, 'cause people don't meet in the middle anymore, they say. Gotta get up, get out, go. Just remember to click your heels if you miss home. I've made a religion out of what I love. Sometimes the prayer just ain't enough. You gotta pour it out and pen it down. It ain't enough to make it up. You gotta take it down to town. You gotta pour it out and pen it down. For every dream that's in my mind, there's another butterfly that I can't catch me now, 'cause I'm falling here. My finger in the air fights out, but not the fear. caught the wrong dream running. Well, this one just ain't mine to live. All I know right now is something must give. I've made a religion out of what I love. But sometimes the prayer just ain't enough. You gotta pour it out and let it down. It ain't enough to make it up. You gotta take it down to town. You gotta pour it out and let it down. For every dream that's in my mind, there's another butterfly that I can't catch. Catch me now. You gotta pour it out and pin it down. It ain't enough to make it up. You gotta take it down to town. You gotta pour it out and pin it down. For every dream that's in my mind, there's another butterfly I can't catch. Catch me now, baby. Catch me, America. I'm tired of hearing about New York and LA. If the future's the destination, and if our history's a ghost, then what happens right now is what matters the most. How they wanna keep us dreaming, but it's time to wake up. It's time for real life to catch up. Hey there, girl, you feel like Dorothy? Well, then I must be your scarecrow. But our land ain't ours, it's Ohio. Girl, our land ain't ours, it's Ohio. There's no place like home.
Red, Wine, and Glue, Pour It Out from the new album From the Vanishing Point, which is available on Fanatic Records. I want to thank you guys so much. For those of you here at Musica, we're going to do another song here in a minute, but for those of you on the radio, I've eaten enough of the Summit Sunrise show, so we're going to go back to pre-recorded music. But thanks so much, Scott and all the guys for dropping by. Red, Wine, and Glue, you're going to be back in the area a whole lot, I know, and we look forward to seeing you again and again.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, The Summit.
The guys are going to do another song. How about that? So,
Sorry
as
about
I
that,
said,
everybody.
They're coming back this summer, and I don't know if I can. Apparently, we're not. We can't say too much about it, but it's going to be a very cool venue, and Dolson's going to be opening up the show, and they're going to be back, and I'm sure he'll be back a whole bunch. But to leave you with one more song, and I have no idea what you want to do, but take it away, guys.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do? The vocal man out there wants to hear Audition. You want to do Audition?
We can.
Can we do that one?
We have a single request.
We have a single request. I pray we're off the air. You guys are. Thank you guys. Yeah, you know what? Typically in these moments we usually would do something like Las Vegas, but
Do we want to do a full set?
yeah, well,
I mean, we could probably do two, right? We could do two.
can we do two? Is two allowed?
Yeah, we'll do
I will do them both. We'll do them both. Do you guys know this song? Do you know this song? You don't know this song? We got a stool and a microphone here. It's a shame if nobody uses it. It's nobody's birthday. Nobody wants the hot seat. That is the hot seat. All right. If anyone feels inspired. This is a song called You Are My Las Vegas. Old musical says, luck be a lady tonight. Well, hold on tight to me, dog, 'cause we're about to take a bite. Live nude shows going on in my head. Your lipstick glows red, you kiss and blow, and I wish I was dead, 'cause you kill me every time. You kill me without even trying. But if you just bet on me, I'll be your surest thing. 'Cause baby, on my Las Vegas, and I don't know what I'd do without you. Just hope and pray your chips fall my way real soon. Money's not an object to me, and incidentally, I hope you're not into objects, darling, of all that matter. Money, honey! But if you like dancing and nickel slot romancing, well, maybe you should give us a chance then. 'Cause if you just say no, I'll probably die alone. 'Cause baby, on my Las Vegas, and I don't know what I'd do without you. Just hope and pray your chips fall my way real soon. 'Cause baby, on my Las Vegas, and I can't afford to lose. What are the odds that you're going home with me real soon? Vegas, Vegas in the night. Baby, you're my Las Vegas, a queen of hearts and the king of all fools. Ain't enough lights in this town to outshine me and you. 'Cause baby, you're my Las Vegas, and I can't afford to lose. What are the odds that you're going home with me real soon?
Baby, you're my Las Vegas, and I don't know what I'd do.
Vegas, Vegas in the night, burning bright,
Baby, you're my Las
burning
Vegas,
bright,
and I can't afford to
the
lose.
city lights, Las Vegas, quite a sight. Thanks a lot. I always have a hard time standing still. So these kinds of events can be, they can feel a little stuffy, Which is, I will say though, there is a lot more beer drinking than I expected on this afternoon. City of Akron's not getting anything done. We love it. But thanks for dealing with me. I always feel like I have a hard time sitting down. So. You don't have to sit either if you don't want to, but I'm not saying that you need to get up either. career. Tell me how you're disillusioned about all the makeup and what they make you wear. Did they cut your hair and all the lipstick gets a little much on your lips? I wanna rub it off with my fingertips. No, they look so much better when they're completely bare.
I'm just a friend.
I wanna line your roll.
I'm just a friend.
I never told you though.
I'm just a friend.
Oh, cast me in your show. I wanna take back all the times I never told you.
I'll be there for you.
Take back all the times I couldn't hold you.
I'll be there
For you. We're dreaming big tonight. Don't forget you're all live. Sleep easy, baby. Rest easy, baby. You've replaced your name with fame. Sleep easy, baby. Rest easy, baby. I wanna win the girl before the name.
I'm just a friend.
I wanna line your roll.
I'm just a friend.
I never told you though.
I'm just a friend.
Well, cast me in your show. I wanna take back all the times I never told you.
I'll be there for you.
Take back all the times I should have shown you.
I'll be there for
For you. Sleep easy, baby. Rest easy, baby. You've replaced your name with fame. Sleep easy, baby. Rest easy, baby. I wanna win the girl before the name. Sleep easy, baby. Rest easy, baby. I wanna win the girl before the name. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you again, the Summit and Musica.
Thank you so much. And what do you think? Did you already get the value of your membership back? All right. We'll keep paying dividends all year long.